Hi, I'm Synth Nails. Welcome back to my channel. In this occasion, I'm going to be showing you how I created this amazing and wonderful pearl ornamented nail. If you would like to know how I achieved this look, please stick around. I will start by buffing the nail and then applying a thin layer of base coat. This one is from Medusa Nails and it is a rubber base coat. It's very nice because it doesn't only provide adhesion but it also can be used to rebalance the nail. After that is done curing for 30 seconds in the lamp, I will be applying 050 MS by Rikugel, which is my favorite nude shade. I really like this shade because it is a creme that is also sheer. This is the MS line by Rikugel. I really like it because you can control the opacity of the color depending on how thin and how many layers you apply of it. Now I will be applying 2 coats in total of this particular color. I don't want it to be ultra opaque in this particular video, so after this coat is done, I'm going to be moving on to the French. As much as I really like these colors, they can be a little bit thick and hard to work with, so I'm including the majority of the footage that I took of me painting the coats of color untouched, just sped up so you could see them clearly. You see me going over and over brushing the color just to make sure that the pigments are laying down. What I mean about that is that there are no clumps, there are no streaks of color that aren't blended into the particular base color. This will just ensure even curing, and also it will just provide a better finish on the nail as well. So moving on to the French, I'm using a liner brush. I bought this one from Amazon. It's also, I think it's the Beatles brand. I'm going to be linking it down below. I'm using 091 M from Rikugel. It is one of their creme colors. I really like it as well. It's a very light baby pink and I really think it's very cute for Valentine's Day. If you haven't noticed already, this particular nail is inspired by Valentine's Day, but I didn't want it to be screaming hearts on your face. I have another tip that I published on my Instagram stories, which features the same ornamentation on top of it. The only difference is that it has a heart on the body of the nail. I will be showing you that one nail on this video as well, and if you want to see how I made that little heart part, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to make a tutorial for you. Now the way I do a French is basically sketching out roughly where I want the lines to be and then working the curve out. So you can see on this particular nail that one side curves more than the other, so what I do is I try to even it out on the other side, just turning the nail around, seeing it from all angles, and then moving onto that side. Now as well, you're gonna see me instead of doing that off the bat, you're gonna see me spread the color evenly on the tip. Now you can actually see me paint down and try and round out that French line a little bit more. I do that because I want to have the least amount of paint as possible on my brush at the time of defining the French, and I do that by also brushing down the color on the actual color of the French. That will just ensure that the color is blended and also get rid of most of the pigmentation on my brush. Now after I'm happy with that, I will cure it on the lamp for 60 seconds and then I will be going over with a second coat. I will be doing 3 coats in total in this particular video because I want to ensure that the nail tip has a lot of pigmentation. Now you're gonna see that I go around the tip again after brushing it onto the solid part of the tip, and then after I have defined that, I continue painting towards the side of the tip. You can see me going on the sides. Please do not neglect your sides. It can be very easy to do so, especially when you are painting your nails. So if you are doing your own nails, just make sure to push the side walls a little bit back with your hand and then make sure that you paint all the sides. Now if you made a little boo-boo like I did here, you can go with an angled brush cleaned with alcohol and pat it dry, and then just remove whatever parts of the French line that you missed, or remove all the wobbles that you could have made. I'm going to do this over and over because I'm a perfectionist and I really like my Frenches to be very well defined. But you're gonna also laugh at me because in this particular design, you could even do it very wobbly. Nobody will notice because it's gonna be covered in pearls anyway. But I mean, I figured why not show you how to create a nice French line while we're at it, right? So I go over, I spread the color once again on the top, and then I go and, prep my little angle brush for boo-boo clean. And then I just go over and, perfect the French line as much as I can. And that's done. You can see me just being a little bit ridiculous with my definition, but you can choose to do so as well. Now I'm going to go over with IBD builder gel, and I'm going to put on a thin layer all over the nail. I'm not gonna cure it though. I'm gonna spread it very well, and then after that is done, I'm going to apply a base coat by Makartt, and I'm going to, without curing the builder gel that I had previously applied, I'll apply it over it. That will just provide extra adhesion, and it will smooth down and get rid of any ridges created by the very viscous builder gel. Now, with a bead of the builder gel, I'm going to apply it by floating it in circular motions where I want my pearls to be. That is right at the French line. And then after you see a bump on there, I'm going to be spreading it with the brush, and you'll see that the base coat really makes a difference by trying to even out your nail. Now I'm going to use these ornaments from Amazon. You're going to see the pearls, the gold figures, as well as the gold beads are all from Amazon. Now the only thing that I show here that isn't from Amazon is from Nail Labo, and they are those half rings that I will apply around, well, the only half ring that I will apply around the bigger pearl. Now the positioning of this design is essentially placing the pearls first. You want to apply 3 first around the French line, and then you want to grab 2 other pearls that are very small for the end or the edges of the French line. Then in between those pearls, you're going to add 2 gold beads, and then you're gonna grab 1 and apply that to the right and left side of the smaller bead. So if the small pearl that is to the right side of the nail will have 1, and the smaller pearl on the left side of the nail will only have 1 too. But in between all the medium and the big pearl in the middle, you want there to be 2 big not too big, but 2 gold beads. Then I messed up here. I applied a larger pearl that I needed, but I also applied a bead of the builder gel. I floated it in circular motions, and I applied the right size pearl on there, just enough so it can squish out and completely protect the pearl. Then around you can see the half ring and the gold bead, as well as the heart. Like I said before, the only thing you cannot get on Amazon, or that I didn't particularly get from Amazon in this design, or these ornaments, is this particular half ring, and I'll also have that link below. But I'm going to see if I can also get a link for something like that on Amazon, which I'm pretty sure you can get. Now after that is done, I'm going to add base coat all over the nail, encapsulating all these ornaments. This is just going to provide extra adhesion, and it's going to also seal those pearls and decorations in place. I didn't have to do this particular step for this step because it's just a press on, but if you're going to be doing this on your own nails at home on your extensions or enhancements, I would recommend doing this because that will just add extra wear time for your nails, and it will prevent them from falling off. Then you will apply a glossy top coat over the pearls and the French part of the nail. Because this is a matte / glossy nail, the nude base on the bottom of the nail is going to be matte, and then the only things that are going to be glossy are going to be the tip and the ornaments. So now you can see me apply the matte top coat. The base coat and the top coat have both been cured under the light for 30 seconds, and then you're gonna see me with a detailing brush go around the ornaments very meticulously just to avoid touching them, because we don't want to matte out the glossy gold, right? So we're gonna go over and we're going to make sure that we cover the entire nude part with the matte top coat. And one of my tips is, after you're done with this, you turn the nail upside down so it can float and it will have an even surface. Even if it's matte, it makes a difference. You will not see any, you know, unevenness in different lighting. So after that is done, you can cure it for 30 seconds and you will see the beautiful velvety matte finish that this particular top coat from Medusa Nails has. It's my favorite matte top coat. I've tried so many. Even the OPI one is terrible. This one is amazing. True matte, Instagram matte. You want it, please get your hands on it. You won't regret it. It will be the only matte top coat you will need. You can see that it's completely matte. The tip is glossy, and then the ornaments are glossy, and it's very, very nice. You can see it from the side too. They are flush to the nail, but also encapsulated. These are the finished results. If you really enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a like, and follow me on Instagram for more content like this. And wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye!